Hello, you 190 beautiful human beings. Thank you for joining me today. What are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be walking through the cave of a far leftist mind. Yet again, for another episode of Loopy Leftists. I have to thank the Twitter account Libs of TikTok for posting these videos. I think Libs of TikTok is a Twitter account which accumulates crazy ass videos that they find on TikTok. So, let's not waste another second. Let's dive into the minds of crazy people. Transition. Okay, so the tag on this one says, Mum claims her 7-year-old son is trans and seeks advice on tucking swimwear so he looks feminine.
So I'm at the pool and, kids have goggles on and stuff. Quintina wears a bathing suit bottom that has a skirt on it. And one of the kids went under the water and her skirt had flown up and saw that she, had junk, and said something to another kid. Like, is there something that, like, if you're a trans woman, like, is there something that you can wear that can kind of cover it up so, you look on the outside, when you're wearing certain clothes, you don't want to have a bulge, you want it to be smooth, or should I not worry about that? I don't know really how to address this issue, but any help is greatly appreciated. She's only been out for, August, about 8 months. And so this is like a learning process. We're on a waiting list for her to get gender-affirming therapy. Obviously, she's 7, so it's not anything except talk therapy. But that's what they said the first step was. And so we haven't had many more conversations with any professionals beyond that. So any suggestions, any help, stitch it, just comment, whatever, anything would be very helpful. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Because I really want her to have like a good childhood experience, but at the same time, like, there are other things that I have to take into account. So yeah, thank you. Mwah.
We're talking about a 7-year-old here. Now, I want all kids to be healthy and stuff, but how the hell has a 7-year-old child got this idea in their head, and we're supposed to believe that it's just come across naturally? Child just bounced out one day and just said, out of the blue, "Hey, mummy, I think I'm a girly." At 7. I don't think so. That's been implanted into the head of that child by the parent. What? Yeah, I'd like to be able to laugh at this, but I can't really, because it's bloody sick. Let me know down in the comments what you reckon about this. Is there some sort of like child protection issue going on here, do you reckon? Doesn't seem right. Being a child is confusing enough as it is, let alone pumping ideas about, oh, by the way, you can also change your sex if you wish. Oh, how do you feel? Do you feel like a girl? Hey, son, how do you feel, a boy or a girl? You tell me, because you can be whatever you want to a 7-year-old. I just feel sorry for the kids, man. I feel sorry for the kids in that situation. You've got these loopy parents who think it's the right thing to do. They think they're being caring by filling their kids' head with that kind of crazy stuff. I mean, if I'd had a parent like this, I would have been transformed into a transformer, because I literally thought that I was a transformer that could transform into cars and stuff when I was like 7. I'd probably have 2 car tires like super glued to each side of my head or something like that. It's just madness. Absolute madness. More! Give me more! I need more! Okay, so this one quickly says, you're allowed to be racist only against white people. TikTok will even promote your racist videos, calling white people all kinds of slurs. Ooh! Keep it going.
No purpose flour, expired cheese, chalk chihuahua.
Chalk children, clear swine, adank qarmoon.
Wow. Blatant racism. I mean, some of them are funny, but, it's because I don't typically get bent out of shape by stuff like this. But living in the world we live in today, It's a bit fresh, don't you think? Can you imagine if this was the other way round? I mean, I have to do another video on this because I've seen some videos of like just absolute like blatant racism like that. I mean, that's pretty racist as it is. If that was the other way around, like there'd be a bloody uproar about it. But you know, it's about white people, so it's totally fine because you know, like white people are the devil today, and for some people, get to be blamed for all the world's ills, which is, in my opinion, well, it's just ignorant. It's quite funny because these people are all like lefties, which is supposed to be the tolerant left, you know, and they expect to have their gender identities respected, their sexualities respected, and their races respected, but they're perfectly happy to go and attack straight white men. You know, the hypocrisy in their ideology is it's bloody hilarious, really. Anyway, what do you think about that one? Let me know down below. That one wasn't too bad. I could handle that. Anyway, what to do now? More. Okay, so this woman is a teacher in a school. Where else would there be a teacher? I don't know, maybe a dojo? Ice cream factory. A place where they make donuts. A chicken feather plucking shopfront. A donkey fat rubbing salon. Anyway, distracted. More.
I feel like I had to learn the concept of chosen families really young, and it wasn't anything to do with my queerness, but just based on the fact that I didn't have the love at home that I needed, and I knew that I was valuable and deserved it, so I found it on my own early on. And, you know, I shouldn't be blamed for that, because blood still exists. You were never there for me, and I found my own love, and that's okay, and I think everybody should be allowed to do that, and that's what I fucking teach in the classroom, okay? I always say give it to your friend, not your mom, because fuck your mom. And I don't know, I just am so sad. I am so sad, and I hate my sister. She's a fucking cunt. That's all I have to say.
That's my major problem with school. I really don't do anything unless I actually want to do it. And most of the time, I don't want to do anything at all.
I feel
What the fuck was that?
What did that say at the end? The only kids these Florida kids are learning from me is be gay. And she's saying don't tell the parents anything. How are lunatics like this teaching children? There's nothing wrong with people being gay, but like, no kind of sexual identity stuff should be being pushed on children. Like, that shouldn't even be entering. I don't know what age group she works with, but like, it's not really for a teacher to be doing that kind of thing. It's for parents to be doing, really, them kind of discussions with kids. Don't you think? Am I just really old-fashioned? She looks. Let's look at this. Look, I've got to keep my voice down a little bit because my other half's working. I don't want to get in trouble. The old testicles removed again. No, she wouldn't do that. She's lovely. I'm getting married, by the way. Yes, it's true. I'm getting married. I am now engaged. Engaged? Yes, I'm engaged. I am a fiancé, and I have a fiancé. Yeah, what do you think about that? It's pretty cool. Next year, getting married. Have it. Anyway, yes, this young lady. Would you want her teaching your kids? People that have these kind of attitudes and stuff, I bet they don't tend to have children themselves. And it's people, the parents and people that, you know, have to send their kids to schools where there are teachers like this, or they're the ones that have a problem because they've got skin in the game. And having people like this feel like they've got the right just to come in and fill your kid's head with anything that they want is wrong. It's quite worrying. Okay, one more. You with me? This one. I had a little peek at this one. This one's a little bit... I found this one a little bit disturbing. So I hope you're ready. The tagline on this one says, kids on TikTok can get guidance from LGBTQ activists on finding surgeons to give them a double mastectomy. There's nothing to see here. Oh. Okay, ready? Yeah, let's have it.
Do I need to be on hormones to get top surgery? The short answer is no. There's a common misconception that all surgeons require hormones for you to get top surgery, but that's not true. Some surgeons do require you to be on hormones, but this actively excludes people who don't wish to be on hormones or don't have access to hormones. People ask me all the time whether or not I take hormones. I do not take hormones, and truthfully, I don't have any interest in taking testosterone because I simply don't want the changes that go along with taking T. That's why it was extremely important to me to find a surgeon who had worked on non-binary patients before. All I did was research surgeons in my area that took my insurance, and then I just called to make sure that they had worked on non-binary patients before and that I didn't have to be on hormones. Remember, gender is so individual. Any gender can look like anything. If you want top surgery but you don't want the changes that go along with taking hormones, you don't need to take hormones. You could even get top surgery and then later decide that you want to be on hormones. Never feel pressure to take hormones if you're not sure, because you have your whole life to take them. And a lot of the changes that go along with hormones are permanent. And don't forget, you don't need to do anything to be trans. The only requirement for being trans is feeling trans. So if you feel trans, then you are. Honestly, it's so simple. If you have any questions,
God, that is so disturbing. Sorry. She's had her breasts purposefully cut off. Beautiful young woman. Mutilated herself like that. That's it. What the? Gee. Is that not? I mean, and this ideology is being pumped around. If I had kids, I'd be really worried today, because that's not sane. That's not sane. She doesn't want to become a man. She just didn't want her tits. Excuse me. Yeah, didn't want her breasts there, so she just had them cut off. That's nuts. I'm sorry. I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely person. I'm sure she is really lovely. She's a gorgeous looking lady. But there's something wrong there, isn't there? Is there not something wrong? Is this what we're calling normality now? Look at the great big flipping trans pride flag in the back. And did you notice how she said that if you want to be trans, the only thing you need to be trans is just to feel trans? So this is the thing that pisses me off about this ideology. Is literally, you can have me. I could literally just turn around and go, yeah, I'm a woman. I'm a trans woman now, and that I am a woman, 100% a woman. And if you don't affirm the fact that I am a woman, then you're a bigot. It's just, there's something broken in the heads of these people. I can't. There's only 4 videos and my brain's aching. It's just like, I can feel it throbbing in my skull. I'm just itching. All I'm thinking is just go back and play Cyberpunk 2022 again. Then you guys play PlayStation? Cyberpunk 2077 just got a new update today. I haven't played it yet. I need to go and play it. Such a cool game. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Please leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. And especially, like, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, let me know. But, if you don't agree, I don't really care, to be honest. I don't need people to agree with me. I'm not doing this for people to agree with me. Like, I'm just doing this to let people know what's going on. It's a little peek into the minds and the ideology of these people. And I just think, I kind of feel sorry for them in a way. Isn't it sad? This is happening to young people. I mean, with that first video, very young people. You're talking about a 7-year-old child that this is being pushed on. Wow. Too, if my nan and granddad were still alive today, I'd love to hear what they thought about all this. I think it would just blow their minds. Anyway, please like and subscribe the video. I always say the same thing. I don't mean to say that. Please like the video if you've enjoyed this, and if you think I've earned it and you'd like to see more, please subscribe to the video and just hit the little notification icon to be made aware of when the next video comes out. For those who have subscribed, thanks very much for subscribing. I think we're up to 190 something subscribers now. Onwards to 200. Let's see if we can get there. Thanks for watching. Take care.